Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics with me, Get Daved. This is a co-op LP with Snapwave. He's not here right now. Snap's not here, man. So, slightly changed up the team. This one is largely built around who I want people to learn secondary skills from. So, Beowulf, it would be kind of cool if he could learn Equip Sword, which is a knight ability. Orlando's a knight right now, hence they're together. Ratha, it'd be kind of cool if I could get her to be, like, done with the calculator class in this fight. So that's what Rams is along for, to boost up her speed so that she can act more often. Beowulf for the time mage on her, and then Agrias has got some white magic skills, or is a priest right now. I'd like her to master that so she can switch to being Holy Knight Priest rather than Priest Holy Knight. And let's go for it! If you're not familiar with this game, none of that made sense. This is the stage Delta. I guess there are some deposits for us to walk on. Oh goodness. I'm really glad I have Orlando with me. Okay. Let's check out the unit list real quick. So there's 8 of them again. Pisco demons aren't too bad. There's some enemies that look like these called mind flayers. Or mind flayers, I think. It's a bit of a mistranslation. They can make you go berserk, and they're just horribly dangerous. Okay. I'm gonna take care of them, but probably not right away. I would kind of like to leave the wizard as the last one alive, because if I could get Beowulf to put Innocent on her, well, I guess none of his other abilities would work, but the wizard would be effectively useless, so... Also, it looks like the stage is a lot larger. I thought this guy was right next to me, but as it turns out, it's actually a pretty considerable distance. So, where should we go, everybody? One, two, three, four. So there's a whole bunch of tiles we can't even step on right near the beginning. What's our best option for crossing, even? If you had someone like a Geomancer or something, the ability Any Ground would probably be useful, as would the Feather Boots. Something to consider. Orlando still doesn't have a good counterattack option. I gave him whole bunch of item commands so he can use X potions and everything. Oh, gotta remember that spot. But he doesn't have anything useful in the traditional sense. Also known as being useful at all. Why won't Cure work? He doesn't have Innocent status on him at all. Oh, Reflect Mail. That's unfortunate. One note on Reflect Mail. I generally don't like to use it for reasons like that. I think math skills will still hit him, which is pretty nice. I can't promise they will, but I think they do. Gonna have a standoff here or something? Uh-oh. It looks like there's a place to cross what I'm just gonna call the river over to the right. Or right here. Go for it, Beowulf! This cockatrice, let's call it, is going to be taking some damage from Agrias. And it looks like he can't chicken it, but a lot of his other abilities might work pretty well. I'm starting to regret rushing him in head-on like that. Unfortunate. Wow! That thing's strong. Holy cow. Beowulf's totally gonna get owned up there. I mean, he's not terribly physically strong to begin with, but I am still a little shocked. And just like we did in the last fight, I'm just gonna have Ramza continuously use Yell on Rafa. Within reason. Because we need to get her speed up. Throw stone. I haven't seen that ability in a while. Okay, we have kind of an interesting dilemma here. That would hit Beowulf, and it looks like there's not much I can do to change that. This is going to completely negate Agrias's attack, but I just think this is the best choice to make. Wow. He just generated 800 hit points. Yeah, it makes total waste of what Agrias was doing, but having that corpse, holy crap, in front of Beowulf, there's some value there. Also, it looks like that wizard is casting Fire 4 or something like that. Like, something big. And it's not Flare, to my knowledge. Fire 4. This is unfortunately a healing spell. I'm just using it to benchmark what is going to get hit. Usually I just take wild stabs and guesses the first time. It's going to hit Beowulf too. Oh, he's such a marked man. It doesn't look like Silence is one of the moves I can cast though. Gonna have to go for stop. Yeah! That is better than I deserved, to say the least. So that interrupts the wizard's cast. And I still would like to leave the wizard for last, so despite a few troubles it was giving me to begin. There's such a bottleneck here, I'm not really sure what to do about it. I think I'm going to send Rafa out to get her running around now, though. From the look of this map, there's a few treasures right near where she is right now, so... Pull Beowulf back to cast Haste on Rafa. Oh, all of us, why not? Increases your speed by 50% again to be precise, so odd numbers are more benefited. Or, pardon me, even numbers are more benefited by it. Stupid thief. Okay, now that opens up life for Orlando, who can now just reap the whirlwind. I'd like to have Orlando and Agrias sort of, well, do the hard work themselves up there. If I do Prime, that's going to hit her, so let's just see what we can do with this one. Orlando and no one else. Again, I usually wildly guess to begin with, because if you start going through the entire map and trying to find all the special tiles and everything, it's just an unending problem. We have the unusual opportunity here to basically clear the entire battlefield right now. Now, almost all of those targets are at full life, or would not be healed significantly. It would probably be a good idea to do this, so I'm going to go for it, even though a lot of enemy units are going to be healed right now. That was the only one who actually got meaningful healing, and even then, Orlando's going to kill him with his next blow, so... And that's the wonder of the calculator. I do not like those at all. Oh! Stumbled across a trap. Means there's a good chance that I just inadvertently found one of the tiles we need, so... Hooray! Unfortunately, Rams is now standing on that spot, so it's going to take 2 turns for Rafa to get there. Agrias is currently the only character who's not hasted, so we might as well go with that. Oh yeah. I've been afraid of that guy for a little while, so that's a nice little bonus that Orlando had such good mobility there. Despite the difficult terrain, this fight's actually going pretty well, especially with him confused. He fights for me now. The nice thing about Confuse and Charm is that also the AI often will choose to hit them to cancel the Confuse status. I view that as another win. There you go. So that was 2 attacks they did on each other. I'm just going to have Rafa completely wait so Ramza can just get out of the way for her. And let's just have Beowulf rush in headlong. We might be able to get that one to chicken out. And yes, I did just suddenly change my mind without announcing it. You're not privy to every choice I make, YouTube. kind of surprised that that woke up the enemy. Typically it's other types of attacks that do that, because like you can use Power Break and you can steal and do all sorts of things that I would consider physical attacks. I guess Lightning from God counts though. Oh wow. They're still casting. I thought that was totally interrupted. We're in danger. We're gonna have to change our plans, I think, because that mage also has death sentence on her, so... just gonna have to beat up on a monster instead. And hey, that's fine with me. Let's grab our first item. Oh yay, an elixir. Just gonna take this opportunity to put haste back on Rafa, because I... Wait, what? Apparently her CT gauge is not a multiple of 5, or 4, or 3, or a prime. How disappointing. Oh. Give yourself 5 points if you caught that blatant ignorance on my part. I've been kind of cheap on handing out points lately. I may have to go hand out a few more in the near future. Some people were telling me they have negative scores. I mean, occasionally I take away points for having seen Michael Bay movies and stuff like that, but I still feel like it's kind of hard to get a negative. Wow, this level is absolutely huge. Note that in your personal log. Okay, I'm gonna leave that back one alive, so Agrias can take a crack at this one right now. And yeah, I want her to get the kill, so I'm just gonna have her pull out all the stops. You're gonna get Beowulfed. Sleep is such a wonderful status element because it increases the probability of things like steal working as well. And as mentioned previously, battle skills do not wake up a character who is sleeping, so let's just check out his stats. Probably going for speed's the best first move. His attack I don't really consider a threat. There's one. Alright. Ooh. That actually helps tremendously. Now we've got the crystal illuminating things, there's only one enemy left who's asleep and weakening. I'm gonna stop the recording here and we'll, you know, invite you back when we get to the interesting bits. I'll see you there. Hey everybody, welcome back. So, I have been reporting false information all along, and sorry if you've mentioned this in the comment section. Any character can find an exit, and Agrias just did on that peak over there. So, there's the exit. It is 2 over from the side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 inclusive from the edge. There you are. And I believe this is going to be a treasure right here. A Yochi bow. I think we can not see how good it is. This is the same dilemma we had with the javelin. Always remember, if you're doing one of these and you need to know if you got the good item or something, bring someone with change equipment, and then you should be able to see most of the gear? I guess it kind of depends. They would have to be able to equip it, so you'd want a class that can use a lot of stuff. Good talk, everybody. And welcome back. So, this is a fairly distinct edge, I guess, if you can see it, and it has the Mace of Zeus. So, Mace of Zeus is one of the better staves for mages. For some reason, I seem to think It was lacking a certain je ne sais quoi, but I'm gonna not give you my evaluation of its quality quite yet. We'll wait until we can see its actual stats. Alright everybody, I believe we're at the very last treasure now. And it was an elixir. So that was nice. And I guess now it's time to clear the board, so let's just see. His charge gauge is still multiple of 9 because he's been asleep for so stinking long. So here's what we'll do. It's a level 68 enemy, that's pretty good. Alright. I guess maybe I could have considered spending a little bit of time grinding up Rafa, since that was one of my intentions, although she's starting to get pretty close to getting all the calculator abilities. Oh, who am I kidding? I should have just dragged it out just a few moments longer. Everything would have been fine then. Well, let's check out the goods anyway. Magic attack, or physical +2, magic +1. That'd be kind of interesting in the hands of an oracle. So yeah, like the physical attack powers bonuses aren't huge, I guess, but +1 magic, I'd take it. And what else do we have? A Yoichi bow. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but how does one say it correctly? Attack power 12. It's just a strong... Whoops. Just a strong bow, I guess. Alright, no special properties. That's okay, though. The wind/bow was certainly lacking for me. Okay, she's learned the basics. I do really like to manage my classes, though, or master my classes, so she would only need 500, 850, 1250, 1310, 1610. Quite a few, actually. She'd need about 1400 more job points. I'll just do it. Will I? Yeah, I'll just get it all done in one more. That's actually not going to take that long. But that'll wait till the next video.